This game is just playing so mean.
Release the princess.
I guess it doesn't want me to make that stack.
Prepare to battle. I cannot
Well,
be
that sucks. There we go.
The tale of the 40 thieves.
Lie on your magic carpet.
Ready to get a harem letter? What have we got? 15 lamp spins. Wish is ready. Good.
Shoot round. Here comes the fireball.
That habit trail still feels slow. I don't know why. Not the ramp itself, but the habit trail.
Is now yours. The tale
You don't want to start Sinbad.
Baba.
Both Harem and the left orbit for Sinbad and the rocks are used. We want to make it so we have Harem multi-ball ready to go. And we want to make sure that the ball isn't fed into the magnet. We'll get into that later. You know what? Actually, let's collect a jewel right here. Or tough choice, actually.
The jewel of the
Yep.
king is now yours.
Alibaba is actually one of the tougher boats to finish out.
The tale of the great camel race.
Gold, the gold symbols.
Yeah, oddly enough, the stack works with TotAN 1.4, so.
The bazaar holds many wonders.
I guess I'll just have to wait for this to time out. Or just make another bazaar, or light locks.
The locks
Whichever.
are lit.
Since it doesn't technically matter anymore.
Ball 1 is locked.
For now, anyway.
Gold, the gold symbols. That was wicked.
Nope. Whoa! Not sure if it got pulled in, but hey, we'll take it.
Strike the genie for multi-ball.
We'll take multi-ball.
multi-ball.
Anyway, for those that are not aware, good to have you here, Donkey Kong, by the way. For those of you that are not aware, we're gonna need to have everything but Sinbad and the rocks finished for the stack to
In the land light a wish.
correctly activate.
Hit the genie.
Given the proper circumstances, we could just stack Harem multi-ball with the Genie battle. And hope to have some good luck with that. Hopefully. Alright. Jules ready? Harem as well? There we go. The other thing is getting the Harem multi-ball through the sneak-ins. That's something we do not want. Because then the star of that multi-ball will be reliant on the scoop instead of the saucer
Seize the power.
and the magnet.
Amazing.
Alright. No. Anytime it hits that post, I'm like, why?
The tale of the Cyclops.
Alright.
Hit the orb.
3 more before Sinbad. Easy mode.
Back to collect.
You now possess the jewel of the Cyclops. The tale of Scheherazade.
How's everything going with you, Donkey Kong? Hope you're doing well. Scheherazade is an easy mode. It brings more risk if you want to make more shots. Meanwhile, extra ball. Feels good. If I'm correct, we're at 4 letters. Harem multi-ball's gonna be ready. Yep, Harem multi-ball's ready. The orbit is opened. Off work for the rest of the year? Nice.
Ready to obey thee.
Well, you know, I don't mind taking some extra points. I mean, we are gonna have to... I probably should have collected right here, but oh well.
Extra ball. Shoot again.
Alright, the orbit is still open to the magnet, so we're gonna need to drain or tilt out another ball.
Wonderful.
Oh, locks are lit. Good thing too. It ensures that we don't accidentally get Harem multi-ball. Okay. Magnetic force. Keeping the ball at the ramp right there. That's a sight to behold. Oh boy. Orbits? Sheesh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can just keep on aiming to cap the ball at the targets. I'll never hit that orbit. There we go.
The first ball is locked.
Shoot for the golden symbol.
Hold bonus X. Could always use that. Get out of there. Oh, and then the one up the middle. You don't see it, but it's right behind. It's right in front. Well, not in front, but behind the lamp. There we go. Of course, it had to be that one.
Ball 2 is
All right.
locked.
Genie multi-ball is ready.
The genie for multi-ball. Shoot ramp to the left.
The jewel of the statue is now yours.
Also, that's a backhand. That should not be possible. I disagree.
Shoot the genie.
That is weird. That is weird.
Multi-ball!
So here's what's gonna happen.
Strike the genie.
All right, Make a Wish is ready. Here's one of our conditions. We have Sinbad ready to go. We have our multi-ball ready to go. We have the proper qualifications we need for the stack to work. And I just figured this out. I couldn't figure it out at all in Pinball Arcade until now, so I thought to myself, there has to be some sort of condition for the guy over at Papa using the stack to make it work properly. So Racer's ready. Hair multi-ball is open to the magnet.
The tale tale of Sinbad and the Rocks.
Sinbad and the Rocks is ready. Orbit is still open. Let's drain.
This amuses me.
And the orbit should remain open to the jet bumpers.
Shoot the left passage.
And now we have the conditions ready for the stack to work. Next thing we need to do is to not drain for 1, for 2. Make a wish over at the scoop. And now we're ready to begin with the stack.
You're my only hope.
The tale of
You must release me from the bottle. Shoot the golden symbols.
You will never get her.
The only dangerous things are 1, draining, and 2, having the ball actually fall into that one area. If the ball falls into where the ball drops down from the magnet to the saucer, the multi-ball will start and I will not get the stack activated.
Battle the skeletons.
All right, everything's all ready.
I cannot be defeated.
And now we're about to begin with the stack.
Seize the power.
1 skeleton remains. We need the right orbit. Or that.
Time is running out. Shoot the golden symbols.
Your scimitar is ready. Banish the evil.
Okay, this is weird.
Don't leave me.
So it's still waiting for that magnet. Keep that in mind.
Golden symbols. Rescue me from the bottom.
The ball has to be in a... Okay, so that's good to know. It has to be a right orbit shot.
This genie is powerful.
So yeah, a little bit of science. I'm learning more as I go along. It's no problem. So I wonder if it will happen afterwards.
Shoot the golden symbols.
If a ball just somehow manages to fall into the saucer.
Let me out of here.
Oh, there it is.
Don't quit now. Shoot the golden symbols. Rescue me from the
So this is interesting. You can have it start in the middle of a genie battle? Wow.
Smash battle.
Seize the power. This genie is powerful.
Shoot the golden symbols.
And here's why Tales of Arabian Nights is not necessarily a good tournament game.
I will never rest.
Let me out of here. Don't quit now. Shoot the golden symbols.
You're powerful.
Rescue me from the bottom. Don't quit now.
Seize the power.
Shoot the golden symbols. Rescue me from the bottom. Don't quit now.
This is not tournament mode, by the way.
You will never get her.
Sometimes it's just best to let the genie catch back up.
Rescue me from the bottle.
Sorry if I'm missing anyone in chat. I see Rare Hawk Fury in there. I don't want to accidentally win, nor do I want the genie to accidentally win. I'm actually surprised that I managed to start this in the middle of a genie battle.
Seize the power.
Let me out of here.
You big blue bully. This genie is powerful.
You will never get her.
I just want to make sure I don't accidentally win.
You big blue bully.
Let me out of here.
Seize the power.
Smash the bottle. Don't quit now. Rescue me from the bottle.
You big blue bully. You're me.
Let me out of here.
I mean, at this rate, we still, at this rate, we're pretty much reaching
Quit now.
near 6x lightning lamp scores. Or not 6x, but 3x. Where you have 600,000 points per spin. Except, you know, this time it's a lot more than that. The value is right there, you can tell. It's what, 388,000 per?
Yes. Shoot the golden symbols.
And it could be further increased. Alright, it just shows to an extent how broken this can be. And that's why it's not used in tournaments often, because people can exploit this strategy. People can literally be in genie battles for hours on end. So that's basically how the stack works. Yeah, and I don't want to accidentally win, so that's the other thing. Hey, 100 a bell. Got some good news for you. We're in the middle of a Harem-Genie multi-ball stack.
This genie is power.
Want to make sure you don't accidentally win, though, so
You big blue
that's the other
bully.
thing.
Don't quit now. Let me out of here.
Never get her.
Shoot the golden symbol.
So we're just waiting for the genie to catch up. We're at 180 million right at the moment. Let that sink in. This is why this game's banned from many tournaments. For good reason.
Don't quit now. Don't leave me here.
You will never get her.
You big blue bully.
If it happens in a ROM, it's certainly a thing.
Shoot the golden symbols.
They even described it way back
Let me out of
in the introductory screen when it's explaining all the details and the Harem-Genie stack and all that.
From the bottle. Smash the
That being said, we don't want to accidentally win or let the genie accidentally win.
This genie is powerful. Wonderful. You're amazing.
Don't quit now. Rescue me from the bottom.
Oh, that's a thing.
Don't leave me
This genie is powerful.
here. Smash bottom.
Not win a
Outta
milk
here.
for. Yeah, the genie and the captive balls are where most damage is located. So we want to be careful as to not win. Yes, the genie counts as a jackpot. Has one switch specifically.
Smash bottom.
At this point, we're practically nearing 1,000,000 points per jackpot.
You big blue bully.
It's
You will never get her.
Shoot the golden symbols.
You're powerful.
Don't quit now.
This genie is powerful.
oh boy, I can't even believe I did this. We're at 254 million at the moment.
Smash the bottom. Let me out of here. Don't quit now.
Like I said, we need to be careful. Gotta find them. It's a balancing act. It's a pretty big juggle to deal with.
Don't leave me here.
You're powerful.
Let me out of here.
Even slingshots are scoring this much. I mean, think about that.
Rescue me from the bottom.
You will never get her.
Don't quit now.
This genie is powerful.
Rescue me from the bottom.
You will never get her.
Don't quit now. Rescue me from the bottom. Smash the bottom.
You big
All right.
blue bully.
Let the genie catch up. All right, so you can see right there, I came dangerously close to winning.
Don't leave me here.
If I won this, the multi-ball would be over, and I'd be starting back from square one, essentially.
You're amazing.
Rescue me from the bottom.
You will never get her. I will never.
This genie is powerful.
Shoot the golden symbols.
You big blue bully.
Don't leave me here.
Wonderful.
Don't quit now. Rescue me from the bottom. Smash the bottom. Let me out of here. Don't quit now.
All right, well, and be careful. Maybe, maybe not.
You big blue bully. This genie is powerful.
Come on. Really? Plunger?
Seize the power.
Let me out of here.
And that's why you don't use Tales of the Arabian Nights as a tournament game. It's a beautiful game nonetheless, but hey, if you have a game breaker in this thing, you gotta take care of it.
Seize the power. This genie is power.
Smash bottle. Shoot the golden symbol. Don't quit now. Smash bottle.
And right there, I accidentally won. Because I couldn't tell exactly what was going on with the display. I got a little bit too hasty. I actually got dangerously close to losing. But that's how you stack the Harem-Genie. Almost 1 million points. I mean, look at the score! Look at it! It's ridiculous! I mean, we're what? Half a minute into this? Half an hour into this game, I would say? All you do is farm Harem multi-ball and Genie. It's a pretty broken stack, to be honest. I'm actually surprised I managed to pull this off. And even 1.4. Yeah, I was wondering about how to effectively pull this off because, you know, I wondered how I managed to get that diverter opened up for the for getting that last letter in Harem,
Player one.
effectively getting everything all in working order for the stack to work. So I go into Pinball Arcade. I actually tried draining the ball to see what kind of circumstances are required for the stack to work. Apart from everything that Mark explained back in that video that he had way back when. It's still available. But what I noticed was that there was a ball in the plunger and a shoot again light that was flashing with 6 jewels. All of the letters in Harem collected except for the last letter, the M. What I was left wondering was how he managed to leave that diverter open, and it probably had to do with draining out the ball. So kind of what I figured out was draining the ball first, have it go into bonus, tilt out. I'm actually not for certain about this either, but I'm not sure if tilting out the bonus would, or during the countdown especially, would help batters and getting the stack to activate. Because yeah, the diverter closes often, but it's only closed off the pops and going into the magnet when Harem is ready to go. Even during the rocks mode, I was left wondering why this was open even while that mode was active. Once that last letter is collected, there's no way you can get that jewel. So the only other method I could think of was drain collect bonus, maybe even tilt out of the bonus. On the other hand, I think when I did collect the bonus at the end of the ball, the diverter remained open to the magnet. I think the core circumstance right here was tilting while the bonus was counting down. And I think I'm still needing to do a little bit of science right here on this, but that's what I'm thinking about. Were you getting multipliers while doing the multi-ball? I think there's a cap to this. I'm not for certain. I think like 12x is the cap multiplier. 9x, so I'd say no. I don't think I was able to get the any of the multipliers during the Rescue the Princess portion of the game, because the captive balls are linked to defeating the skeletons and scoring hits against the genie, getting the bottle closer to you. So that's what I'm thinking about. Just a little bit more science.
Great shot.
Still on ball 1, by the way. You know, what's even more interesting is I didn't start the stack at the right orbit, because once the ball's fed into that saucer, that's when the stack begins. That's when Harem multi-ball starts. The only other exception to this is by getting 3 Harem sneak-ins, and that's activated all the way at the back scoop near the jets, and that feeds the ball to the bizarre saucer, or the bizarre scoop, if you will.
The tale of Scheherazade.
That is true. But with this being possible in Pinball Arcade, given this is the same circumstance, it is entirely possible.
You now possess the jewel of...
Banish the genie.
That being said, on tournament mode, good luck.
That was wicked.
And see right there, this diverter's still broken.
The tale of the Cyclops.
Hit the oars.
You know, I am wondering though. Now that I think about the diverter, back when I visited the level 1 arcade while I was away for Thanksgiving, I think I remember someone saying about Tales of Arabian Nights about problems with the diverter. I wonder if someone managed to use that stack. Because, you know, I think as far as that goes, it's probably related to that. I mean, if you tailed all of your bonus, that diverter is bound to have some problems later on. Yeah, the Harem-Genie stack is something you don't want in a tournament setting. It's just prolonged.
A new ball for you.
Yeah, like everyone else was saying, nerfing the pop bumpers and how they make the ball bounce, for one thing. I don't even know if Pinball Arcade has the same jet bumper bounce. But anyway, I am gonna post a score to the leaderboards, kind of explaining why. Lightning lamp? No.
You now possess the jewel of the statue.
Yeah, quite ridiculous how everything played out. I'm not even sure if the diverter gets restored at this rate. That's coming back.
The tale of
Oh, there's the Sinbad in the rocks mode. We're not getting this stack this time around. To be fair, I'm kind of happy I got the stack to work at least once. At least on here, anyway. I did get it to work on Pinball Arcade as well.
Shoot back.
Come to the bazaar.
That's going up.
The jewel of the rocks is now yours.
Rub the lamp.
Nope. Oh, there it goes. See, ball drain would have... It does fix that, so we're good. Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. Oh well. Alright, diverter's open again. The Harem multi-ball's ready to go.
The tale of the 40 thieves.
Fly on your magic.
I can't take this safe.
Amazing.
That is not a ball saver down there, by the way. It just signifies the genie battle.
Boys will be.
Wait, did I get a super skill shot from that, or? I am kind of confused. So now we're in normal harem multi-ball. Yeah, Robo. You missed the genies, and you missed the stories, and you missed 800 billion points. It got crazy. Locks already.
The locks are lit.
Yeah, I'm thinking just multi-ball right here.
Ball 1 is locked.
Go for the magic carpet.
Yeah, at this rate, if you're in a tournament setting, you can just win because of this. Welcome to Broken ROMs. Welcome to Bad Tournament Games, Part 1.
That was wicked.
$846 million. Keep in mind, I've only been live for about an hour. I played this game for, I'd say, the good 40 minutes, notwithstanding the break. So this is something I just wanted to try out. It just goes to show. Anyone can just do the Harem-Genie stack. This is even on classic arcade settings. That's another thing. Yeah, leaderboard number 1. Obviously.